What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and welcome to the video. In this video, we're going to be talking about some really exciting news for Mydecine Innovations. Now, before we get started, I did want to say this is a sponsored live stream, so check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with always remembering that these videos are not financial advice. But with that being said, guys, we're going to get into the news. First, I'm going to pull up the live chat just so that we can answer your questions after the fact. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday morning. It is a very green day for the psychedelic sector. So we're going to shrink me a little bit, and then we are going to talk all about the news, and then we're going to take a look at Mydecine, give you guys a little bit of a refresher when it comes to the company, and see how it's trading. So the news of the day is Mydecine announces exclusive partnership and increased capabilities with Applied Pharmaceutical Innovation at the University of Alberta. And I also did want to state that last week I did pick up some Mydecine Innovations. So yeah, it's looking pretty good for them. Mydecine Innovations, an emerging biopharma and life sciences company committed to the research, development, and acceptance of alternative, nature-sourced medicine for mainstream use, has announced an exclusive partnership with Applied Pharmaceutical Innovation, or API, at the University of Alberta, as well as expanded capabilities that enable support of multiple drug development and clinical trial programs simultaneously. With our expanded relationship with API, we can now synthesize multiple molecules concurrently, as well as run research and development and preclinicals on site, said Rob Roscoe, Chief Scientific Officer and co-founder of Mydecine. We now have the ability to accelerate both natural product research and novel drug design, specifically in the field of serotonin psychedelics. This will serve to boost our patent portfolio and increase our speed to bring these drugs to market. The partnership significantly expands research capacity and accelerates both drug development from natural products as well as novel drug development. Through this partnership, the company currently has the ability to legally cultivate, extract, import, export, and commercialize full cGMP pharmaceutical-grade natural and synthetic compounds to reciprocal licensed facilities globally. The company expects the increased capabilities to further expand the cGMP offerings. Through their work with us, Mydecine has access to tens of millions of dollars of research infrastructure at our facilities across Alberta and the capability to conduct an extremely robust drug development program, said Andrew McIsaac, CEO of Applied Pharmaceutical Innovation. One of the largest barriers for entry stage companies as they grow is building true commercial R&D capacity, particularly in a quickly moving sector. Under this agreement with API, Mydecine has this in droves and the ability to scale their many programs pursuing research and development at the cutting edge of this rapidly emerging field. So this is pretty good news. Obviously, as he said, having the infrastructure, that's one of the biggest challenges, so that all looks good. We're also going to just give you guys a little bit of an update about Mydecine. And of course, we're going to be talking to you guys as well. Hello, Andrew. What's up, JC? How are you guys doing? Sarah, how's it going? Link the stream on the Yahoo Finance page. I appreciate that. Mydecine has been working fast. Yes, this is correct. They've been doing a lot of stuff. So about Mydecine Innovations. So Mydecine Innovations is an emerging biotech and life sciences company dedicated to developing and commercializing innovative solutions for treating mental health problems and enhancing vitality. The company's world-renowned medical and scientific advisory board is building out robust R&D pipeline of nature-sourced psychedelic-assisted therapeutics, novel compounds, therapy protocols, and unique delivery systems. Mydecine has exclusive access to a full cGMP-certified pharmaceutical manufacturing facility with the ability to import and export, cultivate, extract, isolate, and analyze active mushroom compounds with full government approval through Health Canada. Mydecine also operates out of a state-of-the-art mycology lab in Denver, Colorado, to focus on genetic research for scaling commercial cultivation of rare non-psychedelic medicinal mushrooms. At the heart of Mydecine's core philosophy is that psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy will continue to gain acceptance in the medical community, with many of the world's best accredited research organizations demonstrating its remarkable clinical effectiveness. Mydecine recognizes the responsibility associated with psychedelic-assisted therapy and will continue to position itself as a long-term leader across the spectrum of clinical trials research technology and global supply. Mydecine has also successfully completed multiple acquisitions since its inception. So that's it for the press release, guys. And now we're quickly going to take a look at the stock, and it's currently up 5.38%. So it is a green day overall, but the charts have been looking pretty good for Mydecine Innovations. I mean, we're made higher highs, higher lows as well. So this is just a short, sweet update for you guys. Obviously, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And also, I'm just going to quickly go over their website. So it's mydecine.com. You can take a look at the About Us section. Of course, their story for investors. They do have their investor presentation right there on their website. And I did want to talk just briefly about some points in their investor presentation. Specifically, their focus on PTSD. That was, the one thing that excited me the most about Mydecine. And that was probably one of the, they've got a lot going on, but this was, they're good with Health Canada. I think that that's really important to have for a company in Canada, obviously. But their focus on PTSD, the military side of things, I think that was really attractive to me. So why veterans with PTSD? Constituents, not a single drug is currently being manufactured for PTSD. All of the treatments are borrowed from other indicators, many of which carry significant side effects. Over 30% of veterans will develop some form of PTSD, very low drop rate in clinical trials, much more treatment resistant, large underserved population, ability to fast track treatments through FDA, and planned expansion to research psilocybin under DEA license. So that was what I really liked about Mydecine. They've got a lot going on, like I said, and then of course we can see more about their partnership. Mydecine Center of Mycology, MYCOM laboratory in U.S. headquarters, Denver, Colorado. So 30,000 square feet, pharmaceutical grade extraction lab, 7,500 square foot state-of-the-art mycology lab, full cultivation and extraction capabilities. They've got also a very interesting platform, and that's MindLeap Health. I was actually able to get in touch with their CEO before they were acquired. Nick, very interesting guy. Got to talk to him about that for a little while. And then here we go. So their partnerships and resources: University of Alberta, Western University of Canada, Institute of Mental Health Research, among others. So they have updated their investor presentation since. And yeah, it looks pretty good. So here, we're just going to quickly talk about two more slides here. Our revolution in health science. We are actively leveraging relationships with scientific, medical, military, and clinical organizations, propelling Mydecine to the forefront of the market. Our current research in microdosing, drug development, and clinical trials, beginning with veterans with PTSD indications, is at the cutting edge of the category. So like I said, the focus on PTSD was what I liked about Mydecine. World-renowned medical and scientific advisory board, Schedule I drugs and substances dealer license through Health Canada, robust clinical trial pipeline, deep intellectual property portfolio, state-of-the-art mycology lab for genetic R&D, unparalleled global relationships with veteran organizations, launched an advanced digital telehealth platform that is MindLeap Health. Mydecine team, accomplished and entrepreneurs, multiple successful exits, proven drug development and approval experience, over 20 experienced research scientists, 30 plus years of combined psychedelic industry experience, 100 plus published peer-reviewed studies, world-class team drawn from Pfizer, Novartis, Yale, Imperial College London, and Canadian, US, and EU militaries, held top mental health positions in organizations such as NATO, Canadian Armed Forces, and the DoD. And then finally, the last slide that we're going to talk about. A leader in the emerging psychedelic health and functional vitality product market, sophisticated domestic and international partnerships, multiple complementary initiatives leveraging psilocybin-based science and technologies. sophisticated domestic and international partnerships, multiple complementary initiatives leveraging psilocybin-based science and technologies, management team with a track record of multiple successful exits, robust clinical trial pipeline, uniquely positioned to address large unmet needs such as veteran PTSD. Like I said, that was what interested me the most, and I love their focus there, unparalleled access to veteran organizations and military establishments, world-renowned SAB through leaders spanning multiple disciplines, established record of sourcing non-dilutive funding, and well-defined 18-month value inflection trajectory and news flow. So thanks a lot for that 99-cent donation, Matthew. Sarah, let's see what you guys are saying. Yes, JC, that's hilarious. Hard through government is pretty messed up right now. Ready to resign, but committed to mental health and addiction. Just need the union to back us up. Go Mydecine. So yeah, guys, I mean, the stock's up 5.38%. It is a very green day on the markets. We are seeing the Dow, S&P, and the NASDAQ up well over 2%. It's a pretty green day for the sector, and I just want to quickly take a look at these charts because the charts are looking pretty good for Mydecine. Obviously, this is not financial advice, guys, just to point that out, but I said, you know, if I see Mydecine Innovations dip below 50 cents again, I was going to pick some up, and did on the last pullback. So very happy about that. So far, so good. I think a very significant level to watch will be mid 50-cent level. And if we break above that, I mean, the sector does look like it's hopefully going to break out soon. So we may revisit those 65-cent highs. So feel free to ask me any questions. I'll be here for 1 or 2 more minutes, guys. And then that will be it for the live stream. But I did want to just get this press release out. And I do think it's a pretty significant press release because this is their first ever international export of psilocybin mushrooms. Along with, I really like the fact that they're leveraging that partnership. So we'll leave it for you guys. I like that Aaron owns many of the stocks he talks about. Keep it up. I made so much. Thanks, Amish. Watch Mydecine go up after MindMed lists. Mydecine applied for NASDAQ too. Yes, I heard that as well. So that'll be interesting. It's crazy to think that only one stock right now is on the NASDAQ in terms of the shroom sector. I mean, obviously I invest in this sector, and, you know, I feel like this sector still has a lot of upside. So I'm pretty excited about that. MindMed's such a winner. Yes, so far so good. When NASDAQ go to $50? I hope so, Jason. I hope so. Yep, it's been really good so far. But it's nice to see some green in the markets, like holy smokes. Getting a little scared last week. Actually, I wasn't getting scared. You know, I thought stimulus was on the way. Well, stimulus is on the way, but people are buying the dip today, obviously. Usually happens these days after the weekend, you know, people get a little anxious. So, anxious. That's interesting how a lot of these, well, some of these companies are trying to cure that, but what's my target for Mydecine Innovations? That's a tough one. You know, I definitely think that, you know, in terms of upside, I definitely think, you know, it's probably gonna if, you know, if this sector takes off again, next leg higher, I think it will probably double at least. So in the couple dollar range, it's hard to pinpoint it exactly. But I would say, you know, my price target is at least over $1. So it is up to 49.5 cents now. So the quotes are delayed by 15 minutes. Keep that in mind as well. But yeah, guys. So anyways, we won't leave it too long because I know that, you know, someone else watching the live stream, it's gonna, if it's like an hour long, they're gonna see it and say, oh, I don't know if I want to watch an hour. So we're gonna cut it around 15 minutes. But I thank you for tuning in, guys. I would definitely love to see it hit $2. Without a reverse split, they need $3 in the NASDAQ. That is another thing. Very true, Spencer. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see if and when they get to the NASDAQ. Hopefully we can do another live stream saying that they are uplisting. That'd be awesome. But definitely still have some more, you know, they have some things to accomplish, but this is good news in my opinion, good news for the sector. So yeah, we'll definitely be covering that, and hopefully I can get their CEO on. We did do one interview with Mydecine, so we'll see what happens. If they paid the heavy application fees to list on the NASDAQ, then we know the minimum requirements to list, so keep that in mind. That is correct. So anyways, guys, that's it for the video. I appreciate all your I appreciate all of your comments. I keep getting a gutter commercial. I heard they're pushing for a neo listing too. Yeah, I did hear that as well, Andrew. So hopefully we can bring them that news, but or hopefully we can bring you guys that news. That would be pretty awesome. So anyways, guys, that's it for the video. Please do remember that this was a sponsored live stream, so check the description down below for full disclosure details. Thoroughly read our disclaimer, and always remember these videos are not financial advice. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we'll have more updates on the way. We will have more videos dropping, so have a great day, guys. For now, I'll be shooting